This episode of Partners Project is brought to you by lynda.com. Want to know where your favorite YouTube stars go to learn their tricks? Lynda.com has tutorials on shooting, editing, special effects, and more. Go to lynda.com/partnersproject for your free 7-day trial right now.
So this is our lounge, you guys. Welcome. This is where we have all of our guests come in, obviously. It's great because we shoot ClevverTV, Clever Music. We shoot all of our stuff in here, and we can switch the fabulous monitor here. Great view of Hollywood behind. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then we have our normal just green screen studio where Jocelyn and I and the rest of the hosts just shoot our quick news segments for the day.
And that's basically it. Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of office space and, you know, kitchen packed with snacks. That's honestly the secret to a happy team.
Oh
snacks.
My goodness.
Like lots and lots of good snacks.
And caffeine.
I
didn't drink coffee before I started working here.
You didn't have a reason to.
I didn't, but since we make videos 24/7, and now this. Actually, we make videos 27/7. I didn't know there were 3 extra hours to the day, but apparently there are.
Wow.
Yeah.
What advice would you give people who love entertainment and want to get started and create a YouTube channel like you guys have?
Well, gosh.
Where to begin?
I think interning is a great place to start, just to sort of observe, because there's so much to be learned from watching other people. So if you are in a place, in a city where you can intern in a company like ours, we love our interns, that's a really great way to get started.
I think just actually doing it.
Yeah.
Like, don't make excuses. Oh, I can't go on camera. I don't look right, or I don't have the right technology. Just do it. Even if it's low quality, who cares? You got to get your practice somewhere. So just practice, and put it out there.
I mean, now you can shoot videos, and we do on our ClevverTV personal pages that we have. Everything's pretty much shot on our iPhones. So, and directly uploaded to YouTube. So just go for it. Get your feet wet. That's the only way to really learn, is by trial and error. I mean, as we all know.
Yeah.
Because you will make mistakes, but that's the only way you learn.
Oh yeah, you will.
Let's go back to those videos, shall we? Yeah. No, but in terms of entertainment news, there's so much out there. So how did you stand out from the beginning? Like, you had, I guess, that first video that you were surprised about. But what was that first, I guess, the strategy, or was there one?
I think we just would keep producing things that we got really good feedback from the viewers on, and now we just really are very clear as to who our viewers are and what they want, and so that's kind of like what we're going for.
And then as far as YouTube is concerned, I think that we just always made it our top priority to make really high quality content, so that when people are browsing online, you know, our video maybe pops out because it looks more professional or whatnot, and then, you know, hopefully when they see the content from an overall production standpoint, you know, they trust what we're saying and what we're doing because it looks professional.
How hard is it to book guests on a show like this that's, you know, an internet YouTube show?
Well, you got to be proactive, that's for sure. It's gotten easier over, you know, as we've been growing and everything, and we have a product to show them and be like, hey, you can come to our swanky Hollywood lounge and get interviewed. Like, hey.
But baby steps. I mean, starting out, definitely. It's all about building relationships, whether that's with individuals, celebrities, or with the studios or the TV networks. And then once you are like out at an event, being able to network and meet people and invite them on the show. Like, sometimes we'll be on red carpets talking to someone and be like, hey, you should come into the show. And sometimes, you know, they actually end up coming in like the next week or whatever.
Did you study journalism or video production?
I studied journalism at USC, Annenberg School, so I knew that I wanted to get into journalism, just didn't know that this was the route I was gonna take. And I love being able to wear so many hats. I think that's one thing that's really cool, and how journalism has kind of changed over the years. You don't just show up and read a teleprompter. You're part of producing, writing, doing on air, going to pitch meetings, which when I studied, it was kind of like, no, you're either on air or you're a producer or your camera. You can't do it all, but now you can.
Yeah, it's sort of a necessity to be a one-man show, I think, now, if you want to be really marketable.
One-man band over here.
One woman. One-woman band.
Yeah,
most definitely.
Let's collab.
I actually didn't get my degree in journalism. My school didn't have any sort of broadcast journalism major, so my degree is in English. I figured that was sort of close. Hopefully I would get some writing and speaking skills, fingers crossed. But interning, we always tell people out there that ask us how to really break into the field or find out if that's what you want to do. Interning is crucial. And so that's what I did to get my feet wet, kind of.
But how do you get that exclusive content? Like what types of stuff do you showcase on your site versus YouTube?
Well, I mean, I think photos are huge. So when people come in here, for example, we try to do tons of photos, whether they're fun or more serious, or, a lot of the girls who come in here just have the most incredible clothes, and fashion is huge on our channel. So,
really big.
Hey, you're wearing a really cute dress. What is that? Will you tell us every item you're wearing? And then that becomes an exclusive segment, And it's something as small as that, or, you might get like a big celebrity doing a kissy face to the Edward Cullen cutout in our lobby. And that's hilarious. And the viewers love that kind of stuff.
I need to do that when I leave.
Oh, you
Yes.
How do you guys engage with fans? Like, speaking of that, like, being so passionate about the content, which is so important. And I think that's how you can build an audience. They need to know you're there with them, right?
Well, we definitely take advantage of all the social media outlets out there. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, obviously we're on YouTube. So we really try to take a moment every day and respond to viewer questions and viewer messages and stuff. Of course, we can't get to them all, but we really try to do that because it's so important. These are the people who are like making ClevverTV possible.
Yeah,
so we're really thankful.
Especially being an online outlet, that's part of, I just feel like what it is, basically, is that interactiveness that comes along with being online. And why not? I mean, it's great. It's something that we both enjoy doing. I know personally, we know people watch the show. It's amazing. But when you actually get the opportunity to meet someone, in person who loves the show, it's still like shocking and exciting.
It is really cool. In, the privacy of your office or amongst, like 10 people here.
Right, yeah. And so when you come face to face with, a 17 or 18-year-old viewer, and they're like, I love ClevverTV. I'm like, oh my gosh, you watch.
You're like the Ryan
really
Seacrest.
Oh, yes.
Seacrest.
I love Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah!
Come on the show, Ryan. We made you a call sheet.
So we did.
We really did.
We'd like to thank our sponsor, lynda.com. Do you want to learn how to be a YouTube pro? Well, go to lynda.com/partnersproject for your free 7-day trial right now and learn from the best. See you soon.